Collective, Holy Spirit, Angel Guides, Spirit Guides, what is the June message for the collective? Thank you so much for stopping by the channel. Can you believe it's June already? Almost halfway done with the year. This is a time to assess what we've accomplished, to look at whatever we were planting in the beginning of the year should be coming to harvest now. And of course, the Native Americans used the moon, excuse me, as a marker to gather short-lived wild strawberries because June was the month that they were plentiful. Red, all that you saw was a bunch of red bloom, and these were strawberries. And when you taste them, they were juicy, succulent, very sweet. Oof. They also made people feel passionate. Maybe it was some type of aphrodisiac. It brought about a sweetness, a happiness. As strawberries ripen, they sweeten. In the summer sun, the moon spiritually reminds us to enjoy fruits of labor. It invites us to savor simple pleasures, to take out time for the simple things in life. Just going to the park, maybe getting a fruit salad with some strawberries in it. If you like strawberries, give me a heart in the comments. And spiritually, you know there's always a meaning behind it, the sweetness, the joys of life, and whatever abundance you have right now. I know we wish we had other things, but sometimes we forget to be grateful for exactly what we have. It is a month of gratitude. Actually, every day is a day of gratitude, recognizing the gifts and the abundance that we have. And it encourages us to celebrate our achievement that you've achieved something. June is a mark, it's the middle of the year for us to look back on what we've accomplished and be grateful for the growth. But it is a time to get serious and we're completing the year. The color red, strawberries, you think of the moon's passion, love, very heart-centered energy. Set those intentions. It's an ideal time for acts of self-love, nurturing yourself as well as those around you, and aligning yourself with your truest desires and taking action with that passion. Of course, it's a time of renewal, marking the transition from spring to summer. Yes, the summer solstice is June 21st, representing a period of flourishing and blooming. June highlights major shifts, major emotional shifts to be specific. A lot of introspectiveness. It's fiery, passionate, confident, expression. So on June 1st, today is June 1st, Mercury enters Cancer. And Mercury is the ruler of Virgo and Gemini. So you will start to feel some of their characteristics as well as they will feel some of Cancer's characteristics. A lot of communication though. Inward and emotional introspectiveness. Some of you may want to spend time at home alone doing some completing, wrapping things up, or assessing what the next 6 months holds for you. Others want to connect with family, planning barbecues and family reunions. I hear somebody will be making plans for that. This is a wonderful time to spend time outdoor enjoying the simple pleasures, just as Spirit said. Then June 13th, Venus enters Leo. Venus is the ruler of Taurus and Libra, all about relationships and money, love, romance, creativity, because the Leo is the sun, ruled by the sun. Sun is happiness, creativity, just feeling fun and very passionate, going after what they want, especially where relationships are concerned, love, romance. June 14th is the new moon, and the new moon in June is in the sign of Gemini. Talk about you feeling love. Definitely through the middle of Gemini, your feelings are focused on love. June 19th, Chiron enters Taurus, and you start dealing with healing, themes of self-worth, physical security, material values, what's important. There's the Hierophant there where you're examining your beliefs and seeing if they need to change based on the growth. The 21st is the summer solstice. The sun also enters Cancer. Leo enters Cancer. First, the summer solstice is also the longest day in the year. That was my grandfather's birthday, too. It's the official start of summer. Yay! It marks a month-long focus on home, emotional nourishment, and connecting with your roots. Starting with self. That's the most important root. June 28th, Mars enters Gemini. Mental energy is important. Gemini, words can sting. You're a sword. So remember, cutting. Words can sting. This is an amazing time, though, for research, writing, communication, curious exploration, research. Spirit says, as you're communicating with others, make sure that debates don't turn into arguments. Here, June 29th, Mercury stations retrograde. That's why. And on the 28th, Mars enters Gemini. Mars is the emperor. They're a warrior fighter. You could be facing some type of arguments, and that's why Spirit says, watch out. Don't allow things to turn into arguments. It's the full moon. It's in the sign of Capricorn, ruled by Saturn. Expect delays in travel, stalled communications. You won't hear an answer back, or the communication may never come. Mercury retrograde begins in Cancer. Capricorn full moon actually pushes you to slow down and appreciate the slow time. Reflect on your hard work. The strawberry month is about appreciating the little things in life, savoring the sweetness of life, focusing on the seeds that you've planted, the harvest that they've given. Yeah. Capricorn, full moon, you are assessing your material things and appreciating your journey. You're reflecting on your hard work. You are a hard worker. You're the achiever, focusing on your work. But you sit back and be appreciative, thankful that you've accomplished as much as you have. Then the 30th, Jupiter enters Leo. 2 fire signs. Jupiter rules Sagittarius and Pisces. Yeah, your emotions, your passion. It's a time like step into the spotlight concerning things that you're passionate about, your talents, career, adventurous things. Leo also rules the heart, passion, yes. So that's a quick update on what we have in store. Let's go to the tarot. What's the message? Ace of Swords, truth, light, clarity, communication. something about cutting. I did say that. The Hierophant too, assessing your beliefs. I said that also. Everything's gonna. All right. Opening up with the Ace of Swords. It's a message. It's truth. It's clarity. It's seeing something that you can't pretend you didn't see. You can't ignore it. The Hierophant is when what you've experienced actually changes the way you feel, your beliefs, your morals, your values, your system, what you're going to tolerate, what you're not, what you hold true. Family is very, very important to you, whoever I'm talking to. Family is the most important thing. The Ten of Cups, love. That's what you feel the strongest about. And they are the ones that stab you in the back the quickest, the most. Nobody can turn on you better than your family, especially if they know all your secrets. Oh yeah, they start announcing that in public, out loud, to people that don't even need to know it. That's when you know they're trying to hurt you. But Spirit says everything is fine. I got this. And you know what it's based on? Jealousy. Look at her. She is the cat's meow. She is the Queen of Wands. Very attractive. And she doesn't try. She just has that flair. You know how people are able to just throw things together? They have that fashion sense. That's the King or Queen of Wands. Very creative, focused on what they are going after. They're the number one suit that takes advantage of action. Like they don't mull over it, take all this time to think it over. They think about it, come up with their plan, and they're off. People get jealous because they're not able to be resourceful and think of things, try them, and when they succeed, jealousy arrives. Four of Pentacles. You're working on your finances. Everything that you do is about earning some money, business ideas, job streams. Whoever I'm talking to, that's what you're manifesting. That's what you are focused on in June, creating a job stream. If it's not what you're focused on, it's what you should be focused on. It's what's going to bring you success at the end of the next 6 months, Spirit just said. You know the most important thing about the Magician, what I like about the Magician? You know, we could be working on 10,000 things, but you're working in vain if you don't have faith in what you're doing. Because people are going to throw darts, try and pop those balloons, but your job is to just maintain faith, continue to be the King or Queen of Wands, focused, dead centered on what you're trying to obtain. You've already done that. You've already done that because June is about looking at achievements, what you've accomplished. And I'm talking to somebody who's accomplished something. Yeah, you've learned. Well, you appear you're either the King or Queen of Wands or the King or Queen of Swords, or both. The Emperor, the Empress, on your way to achieving that. They're jealous of everything that you have brought to fruition in the past. Yeah, this is past. And they know that working on it in the present. That's why the devil shows up. Could be somebody you thought of them as family, or they were in your family. Sometimes family's the first one to do this to you. And they really only need one sword, but look at all of these over the years. It's about your ability to strategize financial. You're the king or queen of pentacles. Resourceful. Like you take what you have and you mix it together. And that's what we had to do, right? We had to take the scraps and somehow build something out of it. And that is what makes people want to attack you. For some of you, whatever you're building is spiritual. The devil is here. He's a major arcana. Oh, we know this was God's right hand. They were like family. They were so tight. But he thought that he didn't have to listen to God, that he was exempt from what God said. All that ego, that pride, and God made him lower on the totem pole. He still has power. It's up to us to, we know whether it's good or bad. We know doing whether we should be doing, because our intuition speaks to us. Spirit. Why is this 10 of Swords here? I know everything is fine. And the devil. What do we need to know? Oh, what you need to know is the 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords. Oh my goodness, this is heartbreaking. The 10 of Swords. This is very sad, depressing. It's sad that people would do this. It's sad that they had to stoop to that level. It broke your heart. This separation, it brings grief, sorrow, and somehow I feel like it affects more than just one person. It affects the whole family. A dead limb, though. It destroys. What's this? Okay. This is about family morals, values. They're very different. That past cycle coming to an end. The World card. You have 3 major arcanas in a row. That's how I know this is a spiritual battle. The Hierophant twice. And the Hierophant is also a card of commitment. Taurus, that's who's ruled by Venus. And you have that Venus Leo. You got the Strength card here, energy. Yeah, you come back, of course. Because the truth always prevails. 3 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. And what I like about God always sitting in judgment and seeing everything is that he appears when you need him most. So you have 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcanas. He's definitely showing up. So is the truth. You're going to be giving clarity in June. Anything that's heartbreaking, it's a sword comes to light. Regardless of who is causing it, pay attention. Relationships, lies, toxicities, obsessions to an end. Because something new has got to begin. That's why the King or Queen of Wands shows up to take action towards something else. They're out of here. They're not staying in this energy. Not when you have Holy Spirit, your angel guides, your spirit guides all around you. So obviously with this, there was a lesson. There were a few lessons, Spirit said. But you pass. You pass because by the middle of June, you're the King or Queen of Wands. You're taking action. You're feeling confident, courageous. You're focused on your pentacles, whatever you're working on. You definitely have faith because the past didn't break you. Matter of fact, they're so afraid of you, they send the devil himself. Look at how you appear. You're a visionary. You're a leader. That confidence, that courage, you're moving. And your sword is up because you know you have to be guarded, protective, alert. Seven of Cups. When confusion arrives, when chaos, arguments, and it's coming from a lot of different directions, Seven of Cups. And then the devil, yeah. You know that you're close to what you're supposed to be achieving, and for some, June is that month, and Spirit shows up to get you through. Let's go with a new deck. Why is the devil here in the future? In a new cycle, King of Swords with the Magician and the King of Swords. Yeah, whatever you start mid-June threatens others. See, it threatens them. Came out this way. They don't want to recognize you. They don't want you to be successful. That's why you went through all of this. Somebody who should be very close to you, maybe even helping you build a business. They were sabotaging you. They were doing everything in their power. 10 swords, come on. They even recruited others because they didn't want to see you achieve anything. But you did. In spite of it. What else, Spirit? Upright. 4 of Cups. Something happened. Going viral. Something happened here. The Tower. It was sudden. It was out of the blue. Unexpected. Uranus is in Gemini too. That's some unexpected energy. Could involve Gemini, Taurus, Leo, Aries, Sag, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Capricorn, Pisces. It could involve any sign, but it involves you. If you're still here, this resonates with you somehow. 4 of Cups. And that's what's at the center of this reading. And that's about stability, security. Rebuilding your foundation from the bottom up. Very meditative state. Positive. See, they're alone. They're very introverted during June. Manifesting, thinking on what they want. And then it suddenly happens. That's why the devil shows up in all this confusion and chaos, because you're close to achieving something that's going to make you happy. A lot of chaos. Didn't I say that? 7 of Cups twice. Wow. This could involve somebody that you walked away, comes back to create, to distract you, to create a distraction that throws you off course. That's why Spirit shows up again. What are they working on? What are we working on here? What has them so hell-bent on stopping this? What is it? Spirit? Oh my goodness. Oh. The Ace of Wands. Plus the Ace of Swords brought you a lot of faith. Like you move in the midst of uncertainty. You don't have to know everything, but things always seem to work out for you because you're following your intuition and it's leading you to success. They hate that. The Ace of Wands plus the clarity, plus you feeling confident, fight erupts. Oh my goodness. And that's that devil energy. So what does the collective need to know with the fight? We'll keep the focus on you, your cups, your happiness, your peace of mind and harmony. Sometimes it means you don't even engage in this stuff. You don't even engage. You walk away. It's very toxic. You have the devil. Do I need to get it? It fell on the floor. You know, I'm always knocking something on the floor. Very toxic. Ten of Swords. And you remember this? It'll take you a long time to get that energy out of your memory. It was traumatic. Tell me about love. What are they going to be jealous of regarding love? Spirits, new love coming in. What is it? Tell me about love. You meet somebody, you have chemistry. I'm being told that's not easy. We're not magnetically attracted to everybody, only that special one. And you look good. This is that King or Queen of Wands energy. Very attractive. It's the way you carry yourself, too. They want you to grovel or something. Yeah, this was meant to stop you, but it didn't. Your love life will be influenced by religious factors. You had the Hierophant twice. Definitely. You'll be meeting somebody who is on a spiritual quest. They're seeking a higher version of their self. And there also will be someone returning to reconcile with you. Now, this could be a past life love, or it could literally be the past in this lifetime. We can ask, who is this person returning from the past? Spirit, tell me. Stirring my feelings, getting me all caught up in my heart rate's increasing. And there's chemistry, there's passion. It's magnetic, it's strong. This is somebody that you need to establish sensible boundaries with. Okay. When they do come back, make sure you draw a line in the sand. I asked who is coming back. It sounds like somebody from this lifetime. Yeah, they were obstacles. Let's go back. Spirit's like, show them the cards, girl. Sometimes we forget, or loneliness makes us say, maybe. No. You don't need to go back to them. You want to find happiness, which means you have to move forward. That's that void period. I always talk about that. There's a void moon where things are just still. Nothing's happening. Nothing's moving. Don't fall backwards. June is a month to get into the simple pleasures of life, to focus on your achievements, to be grateful for everything you've accomplished, and to be in a state of traction. That's the Ace of Cups, filling up your cup to the point of overflow, and that's what attracts somebody you're attracting. There is a strong attraction. That's what it says right there. There is a strong magnetic attraction. Somebody makes you smile. And once you start smiling, you can't stop smiling. You're happy. There are butterflies. You haven't felt this way in a long time. But with everybody you meet, you should have a healthy boundary. See, it's going to happen in June, around June. Summer starts the 21st. And June goes until fall, so it could happen anytime around summer. That's what Spirit is saying. What else, Spirit? You're not going to find them online. You can search as much as you want, but online, you got creeps. People that are creepy. You don't even know if they match their profile. You're not going to find them online. That's what Spirit just said. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Do I know all of my strengths? And more importantly, am I using them? Good question. Because we have superpowers, but it's up to us to uncover them. And when we live and lead with our strengths, we're able to show up in our zone of genius. This inspires others to do the same. Spirit wants to use you and your soul's gifts to contribute to the world. Wow, you have a higher purpose. You have superpowers. It's time for you to unveil them, to know them. Tell us more, Spirit, about these superpowers, these strengths. Make us more aware of our strengths. Time to put what you really want, the desires in your heart, put them out on the table. Get serious about what you want. Ask for it. Step up. Get it done. Put it on the table. That's what he's saying. Oh, it's already in your heart, but you're not doing it for some reason. Could involve courage, strength. We need inner power, some of us. I know I do. All the ways to be strengthened and fortified. You're in the growing phase right now. You can plant seeds right now. Continue to water and you reap the rewards. It's these super talents, these gifts that we have to uncover. We do. Some of you, it involves independence. It involves you leaving one job and creating your own job stream, your own business, trying something that has nothing to do with your past, is what Spirit's saying. You cut ties with that and you go in a new direction. As a matter of fact, you're doing something when people hear about your new independence, they're like, wow, you're doing that. They're so shocked. It's take courage, but you got it. How many times have you heard me talk about strength and courage? You had the Seven of Cups twice. It's not always confusion and chaos. Sometimes it's options that require you to actually invest in some time to figure out what's good and what deserves your time and attention. Has something to do with a job stream, you being a boss. Now, see, I love when Spirit qualifies and tells you that what I just said is right. You have the power to take control of your life, career, and finances. Focus on your needs. You had the King or Queen of Wands. Spirit's like, this isn't just about being cute and pretty. This is about you obtaining the desires of your heart. You're in your power. There's no time like the present. It's happening in June. Get ready. Something major is happening in the summer. I know, pertaining love. That means you're vibrating high. Your social status could change. Or you could reach the heights of fame in society. Once you get there, remember, do not be arrogant. Could be a long fall down and you meet all your haters as you're going down. Could have something to do with social media, but it doesn't have to. It's just you reaching new heights. There is fame and fortune, Jupiter. You're an anchor to others. There could be some money issues that pop up. Maybe somebody asks you for money. It could be your kids. Could be some type of money block because of somebody else, not necessarily you, but it does make you stuck. It impacts you. Maybe you help them, and that reduces your disposable cash. Spirit wants you to know you are an anchor. You're financially sound. He doesn't care about what you have in your bank account. You're financially sound because this is his will for you. So you will be stable for now. Don't worry. Let's summarize for June. The strawberry. Moon, month, spirits, take some time to rest. Rest and rejuvenate. You need to pace yourself for the changes that are coming your way. They are all positive. Bigger and better things are coming for you. Sit back and relax and trust. That's what the card says. Have trust. And put this angel number in the comments for me. I'll be so appreciative. This is a time for you to realize we all have mercy and grace. And in terms of the past, which was very hard, Spirit reminds us to be diplomatic. Remember our potential. We're very adaptable, and any seeds you plant now will come to harvest. It's confirmation also that your beliefs are changing and they are correct. You had the Hierophant twice. I'm not going to look for the other one, but you had it twice. This is also to encourage you to use your talents and gifts. Yes, because you have some that you don't even know about, and they will benefit you in the world and your pockets. Your potential is enormous. 2020 vision. Be compassionate always. We never know what people are going through. All right. Thank you so much for hanging out till the end, until the next moon phase. Namaste.